This is a reading narration of the sermon series of High Priestess Lydia in Temple of Zeus, developing yet controlling your imagination and mind to further your advancement. Imagination is to be utilized to further our advancement and generate creativity which allows the soul to express itself. It is something that sets humans apart from other species. Having an imagination allows for creativity to develop, allows us to see a better future and have hope and drive to make things better. And it expands the mind. But your imagination must be trained to work for you, not against you. Each one of you has the potential to advance greatly, so training yourself to stay on the correct path of your individual advancement is imperative. Falling off and into a spiral of delusions would be an epic waste. Here in the Temple of Zeus, we encourage members to gain wisdom, enlightenment, and true spiritual insight. We want all members to truly advance and be able to establish a connection with your guardian daimons. We do not want anyone to lose sanity. I have read in other spiritual methods that to open the third eye, one must let their imagination run wild and believe in it. This is only going to encourage delusions and loss of contact with reality. This method will also allow mental instability to develop. This is what the enemy wants, which is why they infiltrate and corrupt New Age spiritual movements. When developing astral sight and hearing, much of what you may initially experience is imagination, because this faculty is opening as well. Those who already had a good imagination from childhood will likely have a better understanding of what is your imagination and what isn't, and you will be more likely to understand that perhaps communications you receive from the gods might be your imagination instead. We see this often in the forums, people who are readily admitting that perhaps it was their imagination, and they have a healthy sense of doubt. Although this doubt can be self-limiting, so one must learn to trust in what is really astral communication. But there are people who did not have much of an imagination as a child, or were already near loss of sanity for whatever reason, so when their imagination opens, they think it's real astral communication and real conversations with the gods. The simple fact is, these imaginings can lead people to ruin. We see this too in the forums. It is often disapproved on Monq due to the sheer insanity. People who imagine something and swear by it being the absolute truth. They don't have any healthy doubt. They are fanatical in the belief that what they clearly imagined is true. They can't distinguish between imagination and reality. Furthering this is how certain aspects of the media. Starting a few decades ago, journalism stopped being about strictly reporting the plain facts and started to make up stories to go along with it. For example, a famous person will do something, and the journalists will talk about what that person was thinking and feeling when they are not mind readers, so how can they say it as a fact? The journalists are making it up in order to get more views and be seen as insightful. They are not stating facts or asking the person why they did what they did. Instead, they tell a story and pass it off as the truth. One's opinion is held in high regard these days, instead of plain facts or truth. Much of journalism is nearly fictional literature these days. This subconsciously makes lies and delusions more acceptable. Look at the people in the world. So many people have their lies and delusions that they strongly and fanatically adhere to. When advancing in Zevism, there will come a time when you must shed all delusions and open yourself to the truth. The sooner you accept this, the sooner you will advance, and the sooner you will enjoy having a healthy and strong mind. Delusions can lead to an entire life being wasted, and this is tragic. For those of you who want to safely develop your imagination and mental power, here is a good method. Read books that have been recommended here, such as works by Marcus Aurelius, Nietzsche, Plato, Aristotle, or any book that teaches a subject that you are currently learning: mechanics, science, music, botany, anything. As you read it, imagine yourself as a student in the ancient days, or any time period that appeals to you, even futuristic if you prefer, in an elaborate university or temple of some sort. Design it how you want. Make it as intricate as you'd like it to be. Visualize the author as an instructor, teaching the book to you. Perhaps they have a blackboard on a wall and they write some phrases on it. Try to keep it there in your mind through the rest of the lesson. Hear them read the book to you and imagine conversations, such as you asking questions, and then when you find the answer in the book or elsewhere, have the conversation include the answer. But don't let your imagination alter the book or go on too many tangents. Keep it steady, like you are in the healthiest learning environment with strong focus and attention. Then, when you feel you understand the book, or chapter, or section pretty well, imagine that you are now a teacher and instructing the works to a new generation of students. Perhaps an individual student or a classroom. Doing this will also have the benefit of giving you more confidence and insight when having conversations in real life. Now, for those of you who have an overactive imagination, if you feel your imagination does not interfere with your life, then that's fine. But if you feel your imagination does hamper your quality of life and takes up too much time in your day, then channel it into something more productive. Write fiction or learn art. Don't give in to delusions that you will become the best ever writer or artist and then feel like you've failed when you realize you're not. Just allow for a creative outlet, and perhaps you can sell it for a side income, which would be an accomplishment in itself. The imagination, when developed and kept in check, will propel your growth and advancement. Don't let delusions ruin you. We want every member here to fulfill their potential and make the gods proud. Your mind is sacred. Treat it as such.